You're listening to Evolving Echoes with Monica and
Martin. We talk about things that matter, like self-discovery, personal growth, and wisdom that echoes through our 20s and beyond.
What did you do in Tartu?
In Tartu?
Yeah.
A lot of things. I was on a great date.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
So I met my friends. Mm-hmm. We met Rajan.
Yeah.
And I think on Saturday I had great I just spent most of the time with Nepali guys.
Nepalese guys?
Yeah.
What?
I think it was like 4 or 5 guys from Nepal, and we played like bowling, and we were at the Christmas market, and we're walking around, and then we had some food, Nepali food.
Yeah. The one you said you went to Mandala or something, right?
Yeah, we went to Mandala, which is quite nice.
Yeah. I did go to Helsinki also. It was a fun time there, and then it was.
Oh, Friday you were in Tartu.
Yep, on Friday.
That's when we met.
Yeah. We had a cool chat with one of our old friends, and I hadn't met him for like over 1 year or something, I guess. So, it was a great time.
I think.
And for today's topic, we're gonna talk about what lessons we have learned so far in our 20s.
Yeah.
Would you like to start?
Yeah, I would love to start actually. So I think one of the things I learned is that I would like to focus more on the present rather than future, because I don't know what's gonna happen in 5 years. And if you told me that I will be in Estonia working for a big tech company 5 years ago, I wouldn't believe it. So I just want to cherish the moments I have right now, instead of just worrying about future and like planning for future, Briefly, this is one of the biggest lessons I've learned.
I think that sometimes it's a good thing to think about the future when it comes to finance and other things, I think, right? But at the same time, we need to focus on the present in the sense that we should try to make friends at that time. We should not be, I get overwhelmed by thinking about the future. Oh, I have not achieved this. How am I going to get there? And all these things, right?
Yeah, I agree. I think we've talked about this before, and you shared the different opinions about this, that you actually would like to, you like thinking about future in a way.
Oh.
You would like to, you like things very well planned.
Yes, that's true. It is
and
true.
And kind of in control.
Yeah. When I do not plan things, I feel like I'm messed up. Feel like I need an outline of everything what's gonna do, what I'm gonna do. If I have a clear vision in my mind, then I can easily start things and do those things one by one, step by step basically so I like things to be organized, planned out. Yeah, maybe sometimes I might overthink certain things. Oh, I want to achieve this. I want to do this. But if I do or think about multiple things at the same time, I might not even achieve those things. But it's just like, you think those things in your head, but they are not going to be accomplished because you are already overwhelmed by those things. So maybe, I don't know, I need to improve on those things definitely. But having a clear vision is one of my goals actually.
Yeah, I agree.
I do have that, yeah.
I agree about the secure future. Like when you know that in 5 years you're not gonna be homeless and you're not gonna starve on the streets and stuff. That's a good thing. Yeah, but I think if you have an opportunity that might change your life, that for example it's a job abroad and you think that it's gonna bring a lot of uncertainty into your life, and it's probably gonna be different from what you planned, you might miss out. Like, I don't know, you might back up from that, and maybe you should actually go for it, and it will bring other good things into your life, the things that you never expected. So that's what I'm saying, like, just this is like another way of looking at it, like in terms of like planning and stuff.
Yeah, true. I agree. But some people tend to say this thing like, you should travel a lot when you are young because you might not have the opportunities. But isn't it that things start getting better when you grow older, in the sense that you start understanding more about yourself, you start to like getting a bit more mature, how you like your career might get better, you might start having like enough money for traveling and purpose. Sometimes I think that, like, should I travel as many countries as I should right now, or should I also like work hard at this time right now, and then in the future I'm gonna have a better life for me or for my family or stuff? What do you think?
I actually have sometimes those thoughts. Like, it's some people advised me, who are like considerably older than me, advised me to work hard right now while I'm young, to have a secure future later. But then when am I supposed to live my life? Like, I feel like while I'm young I can do so many things. I can try so many things apart just from working hard. Like, I can travel, I can go hiking, climbing mountains. I don't think I'll be like, I would want that in my 40s. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'm not gonna make it by then. Maybe the world will be wiped out in 5 years. That's how I think usually, so that's why I just like to focus on presence, and I work as much as, like, I don't know, enough. I work just
living a relaxed life, I guess.
I think I like to keep balance. I don't want to burn out, and I also want to get a taste of this life as well.
Yeah, so like when you have the opportunity, you just grab it and then see
I think
where it goes and go with the flow.
I like to go with the flow, actually. I like to go with the flow. I think planning also has its own pros. I think you can like leverage both of those approaches, let's say, and live your life. Yeah.
We also talked about this quality over quantity, right? When it comes, especially when it comes to making friends.
Connections.
Yes.
Friends.
Yes.
Or partners.
So I have come to realize that, when I was young, I used to try to make lots of friends, right? Because I didn't have many friends, so like I wanted to make, as many friends, as many acquaintances, or as many people as I can know, right, at that time. But later, when I started, getting a bit more mature, I start to think that, why am I making a lot of friends? What's the point of making lots of friends when I do not hang out with them that much, when they do not understand my values, when they, they cannot help me when I need them? So I started to realize, making a small group of friends, just right, who actually know me very well, who can help me when I need them, right? I can also do the same for them, who motivates me, right? So what have you ever felt these things?
So this popular saying about friendship, where it's better to have a couple of very good friends than a bunch of just friends, because it's good when someone has your back. Something can happen to you, and it's terrible if you're just alone, and it's just, I think it's really necessary when someone is by your side and can help you out, as much as they can. It's not like they are obliged to solve all your problems or something. No, but sometimes I think you just need someone's help or someone's support,
Just being there,
or maybe a little push. Yeah. What do you think about right timing? Is it even a thing?
Yeah, people do say that, you have to do things in your right time. For instance, when it comes to getting married or something, you should get married maybe after you are like a bit settled down in your life. But I'm not too sure if we have to go with that, because some people tend to get married a bit early, and then they do everything with their partner, like in terms of like career goals, they achieve things, they move to a country with their partner and stuff. So I'm not too sure about this thing. What do you think?
I think when you say that you're settled down more or less and you can get married, I feel like it's more about right circumstances than right timing. But what I mean by right timing is that it's essentially when should you start your family, or when should you buy your house. I think those things are not actually these are like really trivial things when you have to buy something. I think you can get those things anytime if you really need it. Obviously it depends on you, but if I think for me this question is really important when I meet someone, and I'm like, is this the right time to start a relationship? But what if it's it's my person, and I don't want to miss out on this, and like should I go for it, or am I ready? Is it right timing? And you think about this, and I don't like it. I don't think I want to think about like, is it the right time or not. I think it's just a destructive thought that holds you back, because maybe you're just scared to start something.
Yes, I agree. When I was a kid, at that time I did not jump into relationship with someone, because I used to think that I need to focus on my studies. I do not want to be distracted by all these things, right? Maybe in the back of my mind, I think I was looking for the right time, I guess. Maybe after I do certain things in my life, maybe if I have a job or something, maybe at that time I can look, or like be open to it, I think. So in that sense, I think it makes sense that yes, you need to wait for something, for something new to happen in your life. For instance, wait for this partner or something. If we do not try out with different people, we do not know what kind of behaviors they have. We do not know what kind of persons we are. Because we do not have experience, right? And then maybe we are like a bit settled down in our life, and then we meet that person, and we don't know if all the morals and values go with us. Maybe they go with us, but you might think that maybe there are someone better than this person, and you might strive for more, I guess. Well,
you need better. Do you need better? What is better?
I think I think they don't have to be better, I guess, but I think they just have to match with my energy, match with my I guess like career goals, maybe our life goals also, where we want to settle down in our life, and also in terms of like achievements. I think I also want someone maybe who is who I can learn from every day, who we can have fun with, stuff like this. Maybe some people might have some of the things ticked from the list, but not everything, right? I mean, I agree, not everyone is perfect, right? But still, I might think like, will I ever find someone better than this, or like something like this? This is always a question to me.
I never think about that. Like if I meet someone and it works, and everything is great, we're in harmony, I don't think about like, oh, there might be someone better out there. I don't know, maybe there is, but I don't think about it. Like I don't care about it. There always be smarter people. There will be always prettier people. But same applies to me as well. Like for that person, right? There are plenty of cool, smart, rich, I don't know, educated guys, but I don't know. I don't think about this. I think it's about just the connection you have with that person.
I think it could also be that, like, if I meet the person for the very first time, maybe we are in love or something, right? Maybe at that time, I mean, if this is my first time ever meeting a person and I'm with that person, and then I stay with that person for a long period of time, then sometimes, yes, maybe that person is perfect for me, to me, everything is good, and yeah, I go with that person. Obviously we'll might marry with that person, right? But
obviously
not obviously might marry that person, right?
I understand.
If everything goes according to the plan and stuff.
According to the plan.
But I think that, like, since I did not go out with other people in the past, I might think that, is this how partners should look like? Is this how the things should go around? Like at that time, I guess, I don't know, I might have a bit of confusions and stuff. Yes, I agree. Maybe if that person was like maybe second or third person, maybe oh yeah, everyone is like this, I can go with this person. I mean, if that person is good to me.
You're very mathematical about your.
Really? Like, oh my.
It's not, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just, my impression.
Okay.
From what you say. But it's not bad. I think you're just being, I don't know, cautious as well. Oh. Like.
I think I am cautious usually.
I think you are.
Yeah.
According to your experience, I think so.
Yeah, sometimes I think that, oh, maybe that person who I am with, or who I were with, right, is not good to me at some of the things I do and stuff. Maybe at that time I question myself. Yes, maybe other things are good about this person, and people say that not everyone is perfect. Maybe at that time I doubt myself. Is this how a person should be, or like how this relationship should be, right? Maybe at that point I think that maybe there might be other people who does this thing, maybe that person is not doing it for me.
But okay, I would say that if I actually forgot my point.
Take your time.
Yeah, I will take my time. 5 minutes tea break. No, I'm kidding. Basically, when you are with someone, right, and you have to understand that there are good sides and bad sides to that person, and you have to, if you can accept those bad sides, and that's good. If you can't accept them, you can talk it out with that person and see if you can find a common ground about that. Like maybe they have a bad habit and you would like them to actually quit this. And encourage them to do it for themselves. Yeah. Not like, oh no, I want you to do it because I don't like it. Yeah. I mean, you have to be like really clear about this, that this is not about you, basically. I mean, this is about you both. And I think when you're supposed to make sacrifices in your relationships. That's what I think. And sometimes it's for the best, actually, if it's worth it. if you wanna be together, then you should go for this, and you should be able to also, as I said, accept those bad sides, understand it, tolerate it, be patient, forgive, be forgiving. I think it's important. And also be able to apologize, admit your own mistakes. So there are a lot of things that you have to be like really, mindful. Like, again, here you it's not gonna be most of the time about your pride, but it's gonna be about you both.
Yeah, I agree that like wherever we put efforts, right, into, I mean, the things are gonna be better, right? Yeah, sometimes it's gonna be compromising some of the things, and also I think it comes to setting a boundary. Yeah, if you really don't like the thing that the person is doing, yes, you have to leave, right? I mean, the thing, but like other than that, if you can compromise on certain things, then that's okay. I think you can work things out, right, with that person.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you have to see how it goes, and if it's not going in a good direction, or you see that it actually has really bad influence on you, then maybe you have to reconsider, right? So generally it's complicated.
It's complicated.
It's complicated. So it's does it help to be mathematical about it, like very logical? Yes, but also it's a lot about the emotions, and sometimes your emotions, it has nothing to do with logic.
Yeah, I agree with you, right? But I don't know, for some reason I feel like I'm usually like very cautious on what I do wherever I am, right?
Like walking on a minefield. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can say that, I guess. Even when I was a kid, I used to be away from these guys and stuff, right? Maybe at this time also I'm implementing the same theory, I guess, right? When I'm meeting, or like when I want to be with someone, maybe I think that person needs to have certain things. Maybe it's not like I have a list of things that I want from that person or something, but I want that person to treat me right, with respect, all these things I want. I mean, if that person is willing to, if that person doesn't have those habits, if that person is willing to, improve on himself, then yes, I am okay with that, right? So with some of the things, yes, I do not want to like change him completely or something, but I want him to treat me right. This thing.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
If he is treating me like in a very bad way, then yeah, I'm gonna leave the thing, right? But I give him maybe some time to improve on himself.
You give him a chance. You give him a chance. Like again, you're being forgiving. And
yes.
You're giving a chance.
Also, the thing is, I do not want to be with lots of people. I am like with maybe that's why I'm being picky in some ways, because I don't want to be with 1, 2, 3 people, because I feel like I am an emotional person, and that's why I want to connect with one person. If that person is good, then okay, I'm gonna stick with that person. I'm not gonna change this partner, because if I change my the thing, then I think I feel like I just cannot imagine myself with other persons. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't know.
Fear of rejection or breakup.
No, I'm not actually scared of rejection or something. But it's just that I just want to connect with one person, and I want to stick with that person forever. Maybe that's why I'm being a bit picky, when like I want to find that person, and if that person is good, okay, I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna waste my time with other people.
I understand.
Yeah. It's very interesting. Yeah, we also want to talk about this, not to put too much of pressure on yourself. What do you have to say about this thing?
I think to be concrete about this, too much pressure when you're too young, especially in your 20s. I think it applies for any age, but when you're young, you're not supposed to know everything and have your life figured out. That's what I mean, to not put a lot of pressure on yourself and just, sometimes go with the flow, as I mentioned earlier.
When we are kids, we want to like study so hard. I mean, not all of us, obviously.
I was like that.
Yes, you were one of them. I was also one of them. And study, not giving time for our health, not giving time to our family, spending time with our family or going out. And at those times, like, we are putting too much of pressure on ourselves, right? Yes, this time will pass by. In the future, we might look back and like, oh, I did this thing. Maybe obviously, if we studied hard and stuff, we will get good grades. And yes, this is a good thing to do. But I think that if there's a balance, where you can find that intersection where you are the most happy, right? You also give time to your friends, you give time to your family, you study also. If you can find that intersection, I think at that time you might be the most happiest person, right? What do you think?
Wow, that's a lot of information. Yeah. I think it makes sense. I think it's like very individual. It's very individual. I think I don't believe there is a single formula that can make everyone happy. I think there is a formula for everyone, and they have to discover it. And I think happiness is overrated. Like, seeking happiness all the time, I think it's I don't know. It's strange.
Yeah.
It's strange. Yeah. There are already so many movies, books about this, and I think many people made this point that just live your life. Like, the lessons have been made already, and just live your life, enjoy it together with other people that you care about, and you're gonna be happy. Basically, like, you don't have to seek that feeling or like that sensation or whatever, like the so-called happiness to be fulfilled in your life. That's not. Yes.
Some people are happy with working really hard. I mean, if that makes them happy, then I guess that's fine, right? Some people are happy doing whatever work they are doing. So I guess, I guess happiness depends on a person. Yeah, I mean, if that makes them happy, working hard, every day, and like not giving time to family, maybe they don't want to spend too much time with the family, then that's all right, I guess.
Yeah, I think the mistake that people make often is that they think being happy, so what everyone wants is to be fulfilled in their life, and often they think that in order to be fulfilled in your life, you have to be happy, but that's not true. Just to be fulfilled in your life, you can actually do lots of things to achieve that, and it's not just about being happy. Happy is a momentary thing that you experience sometimes in your life, but you cannot be constantly happy, right? There will be downs, there will be ups, and that's fine. That's life. But you can always be fulfilled with your life.
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
One thing that you can do, and for some people it's the job they have. Working hard, and they know that, okay, they're doing this, they're providing for their family, for example, or they can afford a nice vacation, and they make them fulfilled, and it gives them those opportunities to be happy.
I agree. I guess we have discussed all the points today for part 1, I believe, right? Shall we end this talk for today? What do you think?
Sure. Thank you for watching us. This is Evolving Echoes. Please put likes and put your comments, the lessons that you've learned, in your life, and share with us. And please
see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah. Cheers.